Hi, welcome to Movie Only. Today we are going deep into a movie character named Thor and Loki. Thor Odinson, simply known as Thor, is a superhero from Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He is the eponymous protagonist of the Thor films and one of the protagonists of the Avengers films. Thor is an Asgardian warrior prince, the god of thunder, and a self-proclaimed protector of Earth. Thor subsequently became well known for his actions on Earth, which included acting as a founding member of the Avengers despite being the only Avenger that is not from Earth. Thor is most known wielded the mystical warhammer Mjolnir, which controls the weather, but he himself has godlike strength, durability, and agility. Thor is based on the thunder god of the same name from Norse mythology. This version of the character was created by Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Larry Lieber, Russ Heath, Werner Roth, and Don Rico. Originally, Thor was very arrogant and full of himself and sought battle to prove his strength and heroism. He was also very short-sighted, acting on impulse or however he felt justified. Thor believed that he was entitled to the Asgard throne, and eagerly awaited his coronation. For his reckless actions and behavior, Thor's father Odin stripped him of his powers, titles, and rights, banishing him to Midgard until he proved himself worthy of his power. The plan worked and he returned humbled and much wiser and even thanked his father for the lessons he learned. After his exile and subsequent return, Thor has become a noble warrior and a man of honor. He now thinks through his actions, trying to compromise before fighting. He fights not for glory but for the greater good. He also realized he was not yet ready to be king of Asgard, eventually deciding to abdicate his claim to it to better safeguard the well-being of the universe. He has dislike of mortal technology and science for creating supervillains and admires heroes with courage, honor, compassion, and the gift of battle. He was very wise about mortal tales and criticizing villains about their abilities they boasted. He has occasional difficulty with human and Earth culture but appears to have become more accustomed to it while working with the Avengers. He has a large amount of respect for family, who have defined his personality, his father Odin and his mother Frigga, who he loves very much. Had it not been for his wise father, he would still be full of arrogance and irresponsibility, a fact that he is well aware of. His mother's similarly wise but gentle touch taught him to fight for good. He initially has a complicated relationship with his troublemaking brother Loki, upset with him for the trouble he has caused on Earth and Asgard. However, he does care for his brother, and wishes for him to stop his dangerously mischievous ways. Despite this, Thor is not above fighting his brother if it means protecting others. Loki, born Loki Laufeyson and also known by his adoptive name Loki Odinson, is a supervillain turned hero based on the Norse god of mischief. He is a Marvel Comics character and one of the main characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Loki was born on Jotunheim as the biological son of Laufey, the king of the frost giants. Shortly after his birth, his father abandoned him to die, but the king of Asgard, Odin Borson, found the baby in the aftermath of the battle between Asgardians and frost giants. Odin named the baby Loki and used magic to make him look like an Asgardian, before returning to Asgard with him. Odin adopted Loki into his family, raising him as his own son and a prince of Asgard. Through Loki, Odin planned to unite their two kingdoms one day, with an alliance that would lead to permanent peace. Loki grew up under the care of his adoptive mother, Frigga, who taught him how to use magic and developed a very close relationship with him. He also developed a strong bond with his adoptive brother, Thor Odinson. However, Loki disliked living in his brother's shadow, because he felt that Odin always favored Thor to be next king, despite telling them that only one would ascend to the throne but both were born to be kings. For most of his life, he was unaware about the truth of his origins, only finding out as an adult after fighting the frost giants during a confrontation on Jotunheim. I don't enjoy hurting people. I don't enjoy it. I do it because I have to, because I've had to. Because it's part of the illusion. It's the cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear. Loki, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and tell me who is your favorite and why.